Dan and John, you wanna lead us in the pledge?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, we'll call the February meeting of Batavia Township to order. Clerk, call the roll.
Bertelmio?
Here.
Donnet? Tracy?
Here.
West?
Here.
Anderson?
Here. Okay, just for those of you who are watching on TV, we will take a moment to okay the bills for January.
Chris? I'm on Dunwoody turning on to 64. On this 7 car to turn. Car in front of me is a Jeep Patriot. She goes forward, she starts to
You okay?
Start to
I'm
turn.
all right.
She stopped.
Do something.
Wait, I went to brake. My foot slipped off the brake. I went, the front of my foot just went under her bumper, and the edge of her bumper literally just peeled back the entire engine of my car. Well, not the engine, but the whole compartment. No, just my pride. So, but it was a 2007. They totaled it.
You have insurance?
Yeah, I ended up getting about $2,500 for the car.
Oh, okay.
So,
You never come out with that.
no. And this cost more than that. I had to borrow some money from one of my brothers, but it's drivable. It's knock on wood, the body's in great shape. And the one job I was he's the one who knew they were selling the car. They've been
That's the
keeping.
best way.
They've been keeping. They know exactly what the records were and what's been going on.
Oh my
About
goodness,
time.
there he comes. He's not skiing after all.
You skied
Did you
down
read my
here.
test and run down?
Read your what?
Test?
No.
Oh,
What'd you say?
township meeting tonight,
Oh, all right.
but that was just 5 minutes ago.
Oh,
Some may be skiing.
John, you didn't pick up your mail.
What?
You didn't pick up your mail.
Yeah, I put it all in one container, one envelope.
You put it back.
It's in that last one. But thank you for letting me know. You had a lift you there on a snowblower? Huh? No?
I was going downstairs.
I saw my neighbor digging and throw it his, it was too slushy and I thought, please don't let me see him go like that. I use a stick or something, just in case.
Mine comes with a little plastic.
Yeah.
Plastic.
Oh, plastic.
That's a good idea.
So you don't end up with one of these.
Yeah. Or less rigid. Especially when you get a newspaper stuck in it. Those are the worst.
Especially wet newspaper.
Yes. But it doesn't quite cut.
One year, one lodge in there, with the torch, I heat it up so it would go around. Jeez. I can start on some of it if you'd like. And
Yeah. Hello?
It's not very easy.
How very Milwaukee.
I'm not here. One more in this one, sir.
I'm not here. I went away. Disappeared.
Thank you. I got a third on that one.
Oh, go away. I'm not here.
You know how to silence that thing?
Yeah,
Hand it
I
over.
did. I'll silence it.
MGA paid that 20. MGA paid that 20. Too bad machine. All set?
All set.
All right. Thank you. Number 4, entertain a motion for approval of minutes from January.
So moved.
Sorry, who? Oh. Second.
Second.
Tomio?
Aye.
Donna?
Aye.
Tracy?
Aye.
West?
Aye.
Anderson?
All right. Entertain a motion for approval of bills
So moved.
from January.
Second.
Tomio?
Aye.
Donna?
Aye.
Tracy?
Aye.
West?
Aye.
Anderson?
Yes. The assessor's report, Tammy said that they're working on generating reports for the 2018 assessment review. And we just rehired one of our former part-timers as a part-timer, so she's back up to full strength on the assessor's office now. Chris?
Not much new. We finally got a little snow, so we were busy. Sure you all enjoyed it too. Everything ran good, so we're ready for the next round.
When is the next round?
I don't know.
Next year. Next year.
It looks like not for a week or 10 days anyway, not for anything serious.
No, just hope it doesn't rain or thaw too quickly. A lot of moisture around, a lot of icicles.
Yeah, it looks like the temperature's gonna stay under 40, except for a couple of
Yeah, we
days.
should have a good tomorrow and the Thursday should be good.
Township flag, Riley said that the comments that she received were all for the one with the most color. I can't remember which number it was. So she's gonna go ahead and order it. And she said she should have the flag by the next meeting, so. And on the table are tentative budgets for both the township and the road fund. On the general fund, I have one major change, and that's it. Otherwise, there isn't much change from last year. And that would be, I asked down at the TOI meeting in Springfield if we could use use the general assistance caseworker, if we could pay her out of the general fund, because I'm trying to siphon off money out of general assistance, and they said that was perfectly okay. So
why do you
that's,
want to siphon money off the general assistance?
we just have too much. We get challenged every year.
By who?
Who challenges us, Van?
I'm sorry, would you say that one more time?
Oh, who challenges us? We don't know who.
Generally, it would be a commercial
Venture.
developers with a Chicago lawyer who submit multiple challenges on various parcels for the same reason year in and year out.
And it's not just us. I mean, almost every township, every city gets challenged for one reason or another on their accounts. But we know that we do have an overage in general assistance, and that's why I asked down there if we could take the caseworker's salary out of the general fund, and they said fine. So that's what you'll see from general assistance in the general town fund, 35,000. And I dropped the general assistance fund by the administration for general assistance was 36,000, and that will be transferred to the general fund.
So if you have an overage in the general assistance, by doing it this way, you're going to create a greater overage, aren't you?
No, we're just transferring from one account to another, and it's not, the overage will be in the general fund, which is not a problem.
And payroll comes out of the general fund, so they're transferring money from one fund to the payroll fund.
Yeah, I understand that, but if the idea is that what you're trying to do is reduce the general assistance fund, it seems like that moves the other way.
Only taking money out of it.
Oh, out of the budget.
Out of the general assistance fund, right. What happens, or happened, general assistance for a while was pretty heavy. And so we were levying based on that, and I didn't change the levy for a few years. So we were actually taking in more money than we probably should have. And now we only are levying 10,000. So hoping to drop that general assistance down to a certain level. We have a catastrophic insurance policy for, runs around 20, or can't remember what the premiums are, but we're responsible for up to 25,000 on a case. Say a client gets in a really bad accident and big hospital bills, this catastrophic insurance takes care of everything over 25,000. So we're just gambling, just like anything else, on the fact that we don't have more than 2 clients like that in a year period. So I'd like to get the general assistance down to about 75,000 balance.
And what is it now?
She, with her being sick,
16,000?
it's about 185,000. If you look at the top figure. Okay, any other questions on this? I just raised the 708 to 385 from 360.
Question, just out of curiosity, with putting this money into the GA fund, there was that new law that said you would have to average out for X number of years and lower your GA levy. Does this then bring the levy back to a workable amount?
I don't get your,
Okay, well, you're familiar with that, based on like last year's GA, you had to keep a minimum amount, you would have to.
Right.
Okay, does putting the salary amount into the GA line then mean that you then don't have to worry about dropping it? Like you would have if you had just gone with a straight GA payout amount?
I'm still not getting.
Okay, no.
Okay,
So,
yeah.
so what's the increase about from last year? Just curious. Or is it the same?
Basically, the budget's just about the same. The increase would be to 708, in which we give them an increase every year. I think it was 360 last year.
Are we involved in the RSVP, the MAP program?
We're involved in the medical assistance program, 20,000.
Okay.
Yeah,
And that's one of our funds that we donate to?
right.
Okay.
Anything else on the general fund? Okay, Chris, do you have any comments?
No, mine's pretty much the same as, the line items changed a little bit in the amount. They did go up 1.2%. And hope we can hold it there for the foreseeable future. We're gonna have more road repairs this year than normal, I believe, with the winter. So I'm anticipating that.
Okay, so these are the tentative budgets, and if there's any change, we'll make them, actually, we can't change them. But we have to, publish the budget hearing, 30 days before the, actual budget, hearings. So, Howard, you're gonna have to see that that's published.
Okay.
But if we wait until March, it's too late. So the budget hearing actually will be on, I believe it's the 10th of April, at 7:45. And the regular meeting will be at 7 o'clock, and the annual meeting will be at 7:45, or 7:30. So that takes care of those two. Township Topics Day, if anybody's interested in. I think I put one each in your mail slot. Is in Springfield on April 25th. That's where you meet with your legislators and have lunch and
Ice cream.
ice cream. And the Township Officials of Kane County meeting, I give you a flyer on that. It sounds like a pretty good meeting. It's at Kane County Animal Control Center on Kesslinger Road. So if you want to know about animal adoptions, or if you want to adopt one, you can do it there.
So you said the annual meeting was going to be April 10th?
Yeah, I think it
At
is.
7:30?
Yeah. The annual meeting is 7:30. Anybody from the public have anything? Trustees? Joe, you got anything?
I'm kind of in a holding pattern still on what we were working on in the past. I did talk to the city administrator, Laura Newman, and then she put me in touch with communications coordinator Chris Codworth. He reached out to the Daily Herald. They're going to help put together a symposium do all the sponsorship and coverage of the event. But right now, since they're kind of taking the reins, I'm waiting to see where they want to move next with it. So
Okay,
I'm
this
just
is-
sitting on my hands.
This is on the opioid education
Correct.
and, right.
Yeah.
Okay. Also, I might bring up now, we did get a FOIA request from the Daily Herald. Sent them our annual reports for the last 3 years. And there was a couple other things they wanted for the last 3 years, and I told them I couldn't transfer them electronically, so I faxed them 65 pages. So you may see a story on townships
Sure,
in the
yeah.
Daily Herald in the coming weeks at some
So
point.
I may need to distance myself from that.
No, no, this isn't anything. Okay. Any other business? 708 board?
The whiteboard left all my papers in the car, but we met last Thursday for the Batavia 708 board. We have received 99% of all of the requested funds in, the Ink Board has, and they wanted to thank Jim specifically because Batavia Township's always one of the first ones to send the check in, so it was appreciated. We will be down 2 agencies this year from what we funded last year, simply because they are becoming more specific to their general area. These are Aurora agencies, so we won't be involved with them at this point in time. And the number of clients that are using the services has held up pretty steadily since the last report.
Okay, thank you. And if nothing else, next meeting will be March 13th, right here at 7 o'clock. Entertain a motion for adjournment.
You guys don't want to go home?
So moved.
Second.